Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Leon Kennedy has chimed in on the Smokey Robinson sex allegations. Leon does not believe his decades-long friend is capable of assaulting anyone, especially women. And he stepped up to the plate to publicly say so. I ain't got no problem with that. Hey fam, so here's what's going on. Diddy and a number of other people who have been accused of sexual allegations, before they were accused, they were the toast of the town. They got a lot of friends in the industry, or at least they thought they had a lot of friends in the industry. We've seen Diddy having these parties, any type of celebrity, any type of politician, anybody that had anything going on, they were right there in the mix, cheesing, toasting, having a good time, hugging Diddy, just, all love for brother love. The moment those allegations hit, they're scurrying away like roaches with the lights on. And I got an issue with that because in my mind, a friend is a friend. I get it that he's accused of doing something atrocious. I get that. But let me ask you this. If you had, let's say, a brother or a son who was accused of something like that, let's go apples for apples. Let's say they were accused of the exact same thing. Do you stop speaking to your brother or your son? Do you cut them all the way off? Let me be clear. I'm not saying that I would be an advocate for making sure that my brother, my son, my friend gets a pass. No, not looking for a pass. I understand that there is consequences to that type of behavior if indeed you are guilty, not accused, guilty, right? And that's something that a conversation that would need to be had first and foremost. Oh, they accuse you of what? Let me go talk to him. Let me see what. And if I sincerely believe that my brother, my son, my friend is innocent, I'm gonna ride for him. If I believe that they are guilty, I'm not gonna ride in terms of trying to make sure that they get a pass, but I will be there for moral support. And I will publicly state, that's my friend, that's my brother, that's my son. I love him. We just trying to get through this, trying to help him get through this. That's me. That's what I would do. Leon Kennedy is exemplary of a friend because I haven't seen any other celebrities, any of Smokey Robinson's contemporaries publicly defend him. And Smokey's been around for what? He's been a star since he was 18. So what is that, like 60 years or something? All of those hit songs he wrote, all of those people who've showed up to get on stage and honor him, singing, and all these people that took pictures and, hung out with him, been in his house, vacationed with him, all these years and years, decades and decades and decades, all of these people, where are they now? Smokey is going through a rough patch. This is the first time, by the way, I've ever heard about any type of scandal that Smokey Robinson was involved in. I'm talking about something lawless. I ain't never heard of something like this attached to Smokey Robinson's name. And it's like Leon Kennedy said about Smokey Robinson's character, it's just inconsistent. These charges are inconsistent with his character, totally. And we're not talking about somebody he's just known for a few years. We're talking about somebody he's known for decades. This man said that the people who are accusing Smokey Robinson of violating them and their lawyers need to be held accountable. I'm with that. Because it's time for these lawyers to stop just filing frivolous lawsuits just because somebody say they was a violator. They have to do their research. They got to go out there and make sure that these claims are accurate. That there is some credence to these claims instead of just picking up these cases and then just filing these suits and blasting people all over the world. And because whether those statements are true or not, the person that's being accused is going to take a hit on their reputation. Their reputation is going to take a hit. And if they got any type of business dealings going on, those business dealings are going to take a hit, whether you're innocent or not. And that's the cold part about accusing somebody of something rather than walking out with full-blown evidence and the police, the law enforcement saying this person was accused of doing this, and here is the evidence right here that to prove it, and we will examine this evidence in a court of law. It's too easy to make an accusation against somebody and ruin a person's reputation, because even if that person is exonerated, it's going to follow them around. They might be online and they may say something that's unpopular to somebody that might be following them or whatever. It may come across their profile. And the first thing that person will do is remind them of that sexual assault case that they were exonerated of 10 years ago, 20 years ago. So even if it's not true, it's gonna stick. Leon acknowledged that throughout history, there have been men who have taken advantage of their position as an employee, as a supervisor, as a manager, to violate women, to get women to do things that they didn't want to do. The flip side of that coin is he also acknowledged that there are scandalous women out there who will use society's soft spot for a woman to lie on men, to say that a man violated them, knowing that that is not true. And he said in this case, that's what's happening. Leon believes that these women are lying and they should be held accountable. They shouldn't just be able to ruin a man's reputation and walk off into the sunset. And I absolutely agree. I do not believe that Smokey Robinson did anything to any of those women. I think they got together and said, let's get this money. I think that main woman who was with Smokey for the longest is the one that went back and got all the rest of them and said, let's get this money. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.